Traveling all the way to Lagos, Nigeria, let's see what this multiplayer map in Advanced Warfare has to offer. This is the Mapped Out Gamer, and this is Comeback Mapped Out. The multiplayer map Comeback takes place in the beat-up slums of Lagos, Africa. Even though this is a gritty-looking map, on the edges we see a sophisticated power station in the center of this map. This really plays to the narrative of Atlas really taking control of the large cities around the world and establishes them as a world power. Looking at the aesthetics of this map, the power station in the middle of the map does look out of place to me. As you look around the map, the edges are mostly eroded rubble and concrete. Then as you step into the center of the map, you're suddenly in this sophisticated power station thing. So that transition just felt too abrupt and stark to me. It really didn't fit the overall aesthetic of the map. The weather conditions of this map are a bright and sunny day, which is prime for a good battle. We do see the occasional dust kind of blowing around, but nothing to really cause low visibility. Speaking of visibility, due to the verticality of this map, there are varying degrees of shadows. Using the cold-blooded perk can offer just that extra layer of protection in shadowy areas. Looking at Levolution, there is no event trigger in this map. However, the specific map score streak is a very powerful game changer. This score streak calls in 2 AI-controlled walker tanks that lob missiles onto the map. This score streak is probably one of the more powerful ones in the entire game. Now let's talk about the layout of the map. So the overall shape of the map is a really big square. Nothing too fancy about that. However, the actual flow of the map is circular. We have the main circular route that surrounds the power station in the center, as well as 2 lanes that take up the edges of the map. The route to the west consists of an open building with a good sniper overwatch versus the east lane that has an enclosed building with a sniper overwatch as well. In the corners of the maps, we have 2 defending buildings where the players spawn. The verticality of this map is made up of 2 primary horizontal planes. Incidentally, or perhaps purposefully, the main circular route is placed a lot lower than the defending corner buildings. Thus, the bottommost plane is very risky to traverse. In some sections of the circular route, you'll have to time your double jump just right in order to get to the taller buildings. Unless you're playing the objective, I would highly recommend sticking to the tops of the buildings and shooting downwards. One of the high points of interest is, of course, the power station in the center of the map. This area includes a lot of objectives, so this will always be an area of high contention. Remember, a good rule of thumb for map design is that each room should have at least 3 entrances. If you notice, the power station actually only has 2 though. I do this as kind of a special case, kind of the exception to the rule, because it seems to work out pretty good as far as balancing is concerned. And the one reason why is because if you notice, the entrances of the doors are much wider. This allows for more wiggle room for attackers to work with and doesn't make it too unfairly balanced. I did notice you are able to lob grenades from the tops of the corner buildings down into the power central station room, so keep that in mind. Comeback is a great small map with a positive circular flow. I love battling it out for control in the power station and thoroughly enjoyed this map. Don't forget, I am offering a free digital PDF map below in the description. Just follow the link. This PDF map contains all the objective areas and locations. Thank you so much for watching my video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one.